Alrighty, let's get this shit underway. So we're already mid-clean. I believe this may be the last area for the SpongeBob DLC. Not 100% sure. But so far we've cleaned the little entrance door button, the door poster, the wall of gadgets, this fucking thing, the Orb of Confusion. I'm very confused as to why it exists. Go figure. The pillar and the base of the computer. A couple of bits here on the back wall as well. So we're going to just be chilling today. I'm not feeling 100%. Dealing with migraine and headache issues again this morning, so we'll see how far we go. Could be just an hour and a bit, could be 2 hours, could be 3 hours, who knows. We'll just go until my head hurts too much and I just can't be bothered doing it. But yeah, we're just going to be chilling. Like working our way through some of the DLC packs today. It's been a little while since I've played any of the Powerwash Sim and just kind of been sitting on it during the week here and there. Something to do, something different, a little bit more relaxing. Not as stressful as, games that I normally play like Rocket League, for example. Anything along those lines, so I can just sit here, chill out. I don't have to think too much, which is good, because thinking today makes my head hurt. So yeah, happy days, just sit back, relax. Listen to the sound of this power wash fucking pressure washer machine just humming its ass off. Just noticed I can turn the monitor on. I don't know why that's going to need to be a thing. Usually when I can have something to interact with, so I've learned on these maps, it generally means there's something else to clean. That stresses me. I already have enough stuff in this bloody cave, like hideout area to clean. But there's still all of that shit to do. So much. I mean, I've been at this for... I've probably been close to maybe close to like 30, 40 minutes or something before I decided to kick stream on, and I'm only 26% done at the moment. I have a feeling a reasonable chunk of our stream we're going to spend in this area. That's at least the screen done. Right, what happens when I turn it on? Oh. Not sure why they'd let me turn that on, but... Turn it back off, I don't want to see that shit. No, no, no. Alright, we'll chuck on... Oh, got the extra long extension, happy days. Shelf us reach the top of some of these areas, gotta have to use the ladder, hopefully. Actually, just to be on the safe side, let's move the ladder out of the way. It's got a clear run straight throughout the side of this monitor. Works awesome for reaching the high up areas. Oh yeah. Yeah, this extra long extension is making this so much easier to reach the top of this screen. Not having to be up and down the ladder. I still need the ladder. I'm going to have to use it to try and reach some of these much, much higher up areas, but for the time being, I can at least stay down here on the ground and hit most of what I can see on the computer screen, or the back of the monitor. Make it so much easier. Some of these higher up bits are still skipping over little patches, so we're going to have to go over a little bit slower, I think. Try and make sure we can clean them once they're off. See, like that's done a pretty damn good job so far. Corner. Get up there, try and get bits of that corner. So now what we'll do here, chuck the ladder here at the back, and you see like little ledges like this. We'll need to go back to short extension for this one. And if we get down the ladder and then stick up right at the outside bit here. You can reach a little bit more on this side, and then we'll do the same on the other side. And see, this is what I needed the ladder for, with bits like this here. I think for this we'll just go back to the stubby gun. Get down to a couple of smaller sections. Should make it a bit easier to clean. I won't say will, but it should. It's generally how I go to clean my ways, like, so, you know, do the line straight out the middle here. Okay, yep, cool. Right, now we'll focus on this up. We'll go, yep, line straight through the middle. Let's hit this bit. Just a way to kind of keep it a little bit more organised, so we're not just, you know, spraying water all over the place. We're actually trying to actively achieve something. Run along the top edge of the screen. It'll be a ton easier if we can like basically edge all this in. It'll be all the harder to reach bits around the outside, then we can just smash straight through the middle where it's the dirtiest. Happy days. Now it should just be a matter of cleaning all this shit in the middle, and hopefully that'll have this done. Not for we've still got a lot on the cleaner bar up in the top left, but I mean, time will tell. Gonna be enough. Where else do I need to clean? But we've done a pretty good job at hitting most of this. So the top bits might be okay. Is there bits down the sides that I've missed, maybe? Oh, yeah. What bits have I missed? Oh, some here along the edge. I thought I'd done a reasonably good job, but apparently not. It's only like the tiniest bit left too. Another little bit. Just be a handful of like tiny little patches somewhere we can go through and kind of like blast off. Should be enough to take it off. Oh, that bit there looks okay. At least from what I can see anyway. So confused on where the hell these last couple of bits are. Right there. There we go. Alright, happy days. Big screen is done, skis. I suppose we'll give this thing here a bit of a rinse off now, I guess. %, so actually making some progress reasonably quickly. Now that last 10%, we've been live for what, 15 minutes? I've pretty much smashed through 10%. Like, that's not bad. No, that's not what I wanted. Trying to find the right bloody button again. Alright, there's the base bit done. There's the bottom pulley done. Okay, so the large pulley includes all this too. Might have helped if I actually paid attention. Assumed it was going to be like the pulley at the bottom where it's just the actual pulley itself, not the bracket and stuff it was on. There we go, that's better. There done. Clean this weird little hand thing hanging off the side of it, I suppose. Whatever the hell reason that thing's just chilling there for. Alright, happy days. Let's get this post all cleaned up. Getting the last bit of this little monitor done, and then this here should be fine. And the front bit screen's probably going to be slightly different. It's going to be a different cleaning bar, I reckon. Yeah, it is. Alright, screen done and dusted. Right, and that little antenna bit's done. Cool beans. So we're slowly clearing out a reasonable chunk of this area. I say slowly because it is very slowly, like, still got so much stuff to do here. Like, this is just a massive area. I think one of the first ones for, I think it was the Tomb Raider pack, was the same. It was like the big mansion. That thing sucked. I don't even know if I've finished it, to be honest. It might even be the one that I'm currently still on. Because I had started that pack a little while back, but I've also only done like one job or something. Just only like a tiny bit of the progress bar for that DLC pack, so I'm guessing I probably started it, done one job, looked at the next one, went, oh, I can't be bothered with that, and then stopped playing for a little while. And then, yeah, they had a sale a little while back on most of the DLC packs for this. The extra bits and bobs, the ones that weren't free. I think there was a few I had to buy, I can't remember. But it was like, well, I may as well get them all at the time. Like, why not? I enjoy playing. It's just something different, something peaceful. Less stressful rather than, you know, trying to run like zero build on Fortnite or like Comp Rocket League. Sometimes it's just nice to be able to relax. Kind of just like sit here and mindlessly play, don't really have to think about anything. Especially when I'm already dealing with the migraine headache shit again this morning. Like, sometimes I just wake up and just feel like crap. I think it didn't help. I think I might have like dozed back off to sleep after I initially woke up, which generally is why I feel like crap. It generally triggers them. So self-inflicted, you know, I took a couple of Advil. I've had some brekkie. Hopefully that's enough to start kicking these tablets and stuff in and clearing this headache off, and if not, well, then today might just be a very short stream. But I figure I'm sitting here, it's a Sunday afternoon, well, almost afternoon. I'm sitting here just chilling out, doing a great deal of not much. AJ won't be online for a little while. He's off doing some stuff with his partner today. So it's like, well, he's not going to be online, so I won't really have anybody to play games with for a bit. So stuff it, why not? Why not just chill out and stream for a little bit? Oh, happy days. Happy days. Start trying to clean these suitcases. I suppose the canisters. We are making good progress. They're at 41% now. Like, we're motoring through. Now we've got rid of that stupid computer bit out of the way and done with. Like these ones here, we are smashing through them. Right, so I might have to give the bases of these a bit more close attention. Just to make sure we get that little ring of dirt around like the very bottom of these little canisters. Wanted. So we'll try and get every bit done we can on these from ground level. And then I'll bring the ladder over and we'll climb up to the top and just clean off the top bit of the lids. And aside from that, we should be pretty well sorted for these, I reckon. One last one to try and clean this base bit off of. Better, thank you. Alrighty, now we know all the bases are done. Clean off the glass bits in the middle, clean off as much of the top bits as we can reach, pull the ladder out, and then this part here will be sorted. And then we'll clean whatever the hell that thing is, prison chamber. I mean, it's only a little bit of cluster stuff here in the mid. We're actually getting through this at a relatively decent pace today. Did a good chunk of the SpongeBob stuff last night. And like, I'd already started this one last night, but I only done the door and I think the door switch. By the time I jumped off of that to go and play Rocket League with AJ once he got on. So we're making good time. I do feel like looking at, like when I was on the main menu, looking at the little circle that kind of surrounds to show you how far you've progressed into each special lot of jobs. This one was almost all the way around. I think I've done 5 jobs already, and it looked like there was enough space for one more, which should be this one. So I feel like once this is done, we'll finish the SpongeBob special ones, and we can move on to a different pack. Which, looking at the pace we're getting through it, I'm hoping we should be able to do that today before I jump off a stream. Hopefully. I mean, we're half an hour deep already. But right, cool. Yeah, next question. Where did I put the ladder? Over here. Rude. Alright, there's one down. Two down. Happy days. Three down. Lucky last. There we go. It's just so much here that's got to be cleaned. I'm looking at it all, just too much. Too much. Right. Start on this prison thing over here. We're nearly done basically a full lap of the entire room. So I think it's kind of like, inadvertently, it's kind of what I was aiming for. Try and get a heap of shit around the outside done, and I've only got this little cluster of stuff here in the middle. I mean, these pillars are a bit of a pain just because of how high up they go. And like all of those little, like the little rivet bits in the roof, you've got to clean all the way around them because they've got a lip on them. So if you miss just a tiny bit on there, that'll stop the whole lot from working. Right from going, yep, cool, you're done. I'm stuck on the chairs, god damn it. This chemistry set, like all of these little tubes and beakers and stuff like that, every single one of them's got to be cleaned separately. It's just going to be really, really fiddly. Really fiddly. No, those buttons good, happy days. Handle's good now, happy days. Some of these things are just so big, it's ridiculous. It takes so long to clean them. I mean, it's kind of good though. You don't, if you're going to be, especially if you're paying for DLC, you don't want it to be like all done and over in a matter of like 2 hours. There's no fun in that. You don't get any longevity out of it. Kind of look at it and go, oh, that's a waste of my money. Not really a waste of my time, because you wouldn't have to invest much time into it, but if you're going to be getting additional content, you at least want the content to be worthwhile. So, still not happy enough. I'll crawl around to this one. Alrighty, now I know that those 3 buttons there are good. No, those buttons are good, happy days. Them ones are good. It's the worst part with things like this, all the little extra dials and levers and bits and pieces. You kind of got to go, I won't say like super slow, but you got to go slow enough to make sure that you tick everything off. Otherwise, you're going to reach the end and you'll be like, oh yeah, you're just missing this lever, and then you've got to go through every single one to try and find it. At least know we are making some alright time, I suppose. Like, we're up over 50% now, halfway done. We are 37 minutes in. We're doing alright. Try and clean this thing, I suppose, while I'm here. Oh, cool. Alright. They're all done. Beautiful. I'm gonna have to jump up and like give it a rinse around just that top lip bit there, I reckon. I don't reckon I'm going to be able to properly hit that from down under here. Button's done, gauge is done, cool, cool. Alright, we know they're all done. Close off this bit of piping and this cable. This side. That done, alrighty. I'm just going to finish off this lip around the top bit here. And that should have the prison chamber, because that is this bottom section. This bottom, like, metal looking section. That should have that completely finished. There we go. Beauty. Alright. I'm going to start on the actual glass chamber bit itself now, I guess. I reach all these lower areas and I'll put on one of the bigger extensions to get further up. And then once we start to get too far up, I might have to bring the ladder back out and see if we can't get up to the top of the actual chamber. We're doing alright so far. They were reaching a reasonable chunk of it. But that's the main thing. As long as we're able to get the stuff done, then it's all well and good. I mean, eventually we'll go hunting for the rest of the achievements in this, depending on like what they're in, but for the time being, we're just going to try and progress through some of these extra special areas, because I mean, you get the achievements and stuff to tick off for them anyway, so. Alright, now we want a stubby gun. We'll try the extra long extension. Yeah, there we go, look at that, reaches up to the top pretty well. It's just going to be pretty much right at the top of this thing that we're going to need the ladder for. That extra long extension is helping us out a shitload. Alright. Ladder! You can see the top is disgusting. Before we go out there, put the stubby gun back on. Oh yeah. Alright, that's that done. And now we're just kind of left with all this stuff here in the middle. We've got that one, the wall alarm thing. Yeah, I mean, we're making some pretty good progress. The grand scheme of, I suppose, the overall space. We're up to 58% done now, which is incredible. Might try and get these couple of pillars done. Oh. Now to reach up to the top. Try the extra long extension again. Seems to work so well. So then saves us having to cart the ladder around too much as well. Trying to cart that thing around sometimes can be a real pain in the ass. If you like sit it down on somewhere and then you've got to deal with the fact that you got to try and get around the ladder and where it's leaning against. Otherwise, you end up still with little dirt marks on them. You're like super annoying. Try and rinse off all these high up areas. Sorry. So then we can make sure that they're all done. Like go all the way around the pillar and do all the high up bits. And then take the extra long extension back off. Just so then we can work on the lower part of the support pillar. What's like with these pillars is there's still two more of them to go, plus whatever the hell that thing is up there at the top. Oh, Jesus. I don't know why I do these things to myself. The game can be nice and relaxing at times, but like, bloody hell. Like, at the same time, you're also going to be willing to put in the work and have the focus and the willingness to stay sitting here for extended periods of time. Radio. That pillar's all done. Thank God. Yeah, these pillars can be quite tedious at times. One chair down, out of many. Well, we'll get all these chairs done, we'll get the table done. Oh, that's handy. Oh, damn. Things you learn when you accidentally press buttons on your mouse. Sick. Got the number buttons on my mouse. Instead of going to the menu, I can just go bang, get this one, that one, that one. It's going to make things so much easier to switch between now. I know that. Yeah. Halfway there through these chairs. 67% of the whole area cleaned. So I mean, we're powering through this relatively quick, given the circumstance. But again, like, that's kind of what you want, though. You don't want to be... As much as it's nice to sit here and chill and take my time, like, I'm not stressed, I'm not rushed, I'm just chilling. Still just chilling, you know, doing the pressure wash shit, just relaxing. But you can relax and still efficiently and effectively clean at a decent pace. Like, not sitting here taking your time being too meticulous. Like, you smash off the bulk of the dirt, and then when you need just a little bit, you find a little bit. Like that. And again, the table won't take long. And then we'll have effectively this whole half of the room done. Clean this pillow and that light post. all the chemistry stuff, the bit on the wall, that pillar, and we'll probably save whatever the hell that thing there is, the electrical device. We'll save that till last. I reckon it'll be a happy day when it comes up saying job complete. So yeah, I don't mind it when, like, it's not too bad when you got a couple of smaller jobs and you kind of smash through them a bit quick, so you're not looking at the same environment, the same space for hours at a time. Like, I don't like it if obviously the DLC stuff's too short, which is a big problem with a lot of games these days, is their downloadable content is either mostly cosmetic or it's pay to win. Or if it's like an addition to the story or the actual gameplay, they're usually very short editions. It's not like how it used to be. You used to get a DLC pack. So the old Borderlands, you get a DLC pack, and those things that last bloody 15 hours, 20 hours. Like if you wanted to go through and complete every mission and all that sort of stuff, like that lasts for bloody yonks. And nowadays, you're lucky if a DLC lasts 3 hours, 4 hours. You're lucky if the main game lasts that long. I know COD is a serial pest for it. That I can't remember. I think it was the most recent one, maybe, that come out. Got the pre-order stuff for it because, like, I wanted to play the campaign and stuff a bit early. Thought, oh, that'll give me something to do. Give me a week to like get used to the game and how it feels and like the new HUD system or whatever else. And the campaign was done in under 4 hours. Legitimately, it took me like 3.5 hours, and I'd finished it on the first day it came out. It's like, oh, well, that was miserable. And they're just not like how they used to be. Then you get games like Assassin's Creed that, ironically, I actually think some of their more recent entries are too far on the other end of the scale, where they're a little bit too excessive in length. I mean, it's good because you get what you pay for. You get great value for money. Like, at the same time, game goes for bloody hours. Like, you could easily put hundreds of hours into it if you wanted to finish everything off, like properly complete it all, and, you know, get all the achievements, find all your items, your upgrades, and whatever else. Like, some of these newer games can last for hundreds of hours. Reminds me, actually, I've still got Mirage to play too. I bought it, played a shitload of it, but I haven't finished it yet. Just too many games and not enough time. Come on. Gotta nearly be done with this table. There we are. I think. Yep. Cool beans. 71% done. Happy days. We'll do our usual. We'll go through and clean like the top half of these pillars. stuck on the chairs again. God damn it. Right, now it's time for the bloody chemistry set. Try and get this light fitting done as well, I guess. Get that out of the way. I've still got that chute in the middle too. I can't forget that. I mean, looking through the list, you can see we've got a lot of stuff clean there. The electrical devices that bit over near the door. All this stuff down here is clean. MPV photo frame. That's... Gotta clean that. Oh, the frame itself, the actual outside bit. There we go. I would have missed that otherwise. Mongrel. Alrighty. That's the overhead line. Chuck the ladder back over there so it's out the way. Beautiful. Bang, another poster. I'm up to 79% clean. We are tearing through this at the moment. think too, we might try and see if we can get this shoot thing done up here. Be a real pain in the ass to try and clean though, this thing. There's the 80%. We get our next lot of messages. Yes, very good. Alright. Shoot's finally done. We don't have much left to go here now. We are on the tail end of this clean. Alright, that should have all of that done. So we've got this chemistry shit here in the middle, that post, and that electrical device, I believe, is all we've got left. 82%. We're slowly ticking through it. Alright, so those bits there are done. We'll continue cleaning the tabletop over this side. Oh, cool, those chemistry tubes are done now, so that half of the desk is done. Right, desk is done. We are tearing through this last part of this room, of this space. We are smashing through it. I'm pretty sure this is the last thing here too. This bit here is the last one on the chemistry table we need to clean. We should have everything else done. Bingo. Alrighty, get this last pillar done. Focus on getting that top bracket done first, and then we'll deal with the rest of the pillar. And chairs and table, I'm always getting stuck on them. Every time. I'm nearly done hosing down the top half of this post. And we'll be back to our normal stubby gun to reach all the bottom bits. Like so. Alright, happy days. There's the base of that done. So it should, in theory, should only be this left to do, this electrical device. And then from there, I believe we'll probably be checking out a different DLC pack. So I think this is the last SpongeBob one. I could be wrong. There may be one more, but I feel like this is the last one. Given the size of it, they usually do make a relatively big map or just a really tedious map to clean as one of the last ones. I will clear it as far up as I can reach. Do a little section here on the bottom. And then up as far as we can reach up to the top of the orb. Move along. And just rinse and repeat. We're up to 94%, so this would have to be the last of it, surely. And we've gained 3% already just cleaning the bits of this that we have. I don't think there's anything else in here. I could be terribly wrong. I mean, we'll try and get most of this done, and we'll see where we're at. We'll see if the last 3 jobs pop up on the side, or if there is more to clean that we've missed. Where is the ladder? Thank God. Okie dokie. Turn off this part here. So we're 98% done. It has to just be basically this electrical device now is all we've got left. Have to be. That's the mount. And then you've got the override bit there, a bunch of these random bushings and bulbs and shit. Of course, a lot of these bits here at the top are all going to be separate pieces just to be a pain in the ass. Because why not? Why not be a hassle and a nuisance? Oh, we're nearly... I should not have saved this device to last. This one's so fiddly. Oh, the Orb of Confusion, the switch. Okay. There you go, we had missed something. Alright, there's that kind of done. Bingo! Alright, that took what, an hour and a half from when we started, which was when I was doing that top screen. Top screen for the big computer looking thing. An hour and a half from there to clean the rest of that room. So it was about a 2.5 hour job, considering the time I'd put in before the stream. Yeah, there we go. That was the last job. Done it all now. It was only worth $175. Krusty Krab one was worth more. That took way less time, I think. So you see now that's done and sorted. Happy days. Done a tiny little bit of the Tomb Raider one. Midgar. Got Back to the Future. Warhammer. Like so many. But we've also got seasonal specials, apparently. They look like they're big jobs. Santa's Workshop for winter. This one here for summer. It's clean the cruise ship sun deck. That could be huge. Okay, so I haven't bought that one yet. Or not that one anyway. Looks like I may have this one. Yeah, so that could suck. And there you go. This was the manor I was working. That's a $400 job, and I'm 20% through it. This is a big, big job, this one. Come on, bug ya. Okay. So you can see the amount that I have done compared to the amount that I haven't. I've spent a long time on this job. And if I run up here, I'm pretty sure I've got most of this bit up here done. I may have all of it, to be honest. It looks relatively clean. Oh, cannonball ourselves off the side. Where's the next bit? We've got to focus on here, I guess. This first little bit here is okay. It's once we reach up here that starts to become the problem. Yeah, this job's going to be huge. What doesn't help is this is the biggest thing I've got. So if it's up there, I'm going to have no choice but to use like the long extension and just hope that I can hit them and clean them off. I don't know how else I'm supposed to get up there. Because I've got this and that step ladder, and I think that's it. I don't think I've got a normal ladder at all. And I've got another one around here, but I don't think I can put them on top of one another. I don't think. That'd be nice if I could. No, definitely can't. That's unfortunate. Stay there for now then. I was hoping I could have maybe like stacked them on top of one another to reach the higher up spots, make it a little bit easier, but there's not to be. It's just going to be such a shit job. It's such a big, big building. I don't reckon we'll get this one done today on stream. I mean, we're already, what, an hour, nearly an hour 40 into it. Unless I plan on streaming for like 5 or 6 hours, I don't reckon we're going to be able to do it. Alright, I've somehow been able to clean off enough of that window that's marked as clean, so that's positive. And that whole wall bit there now has been marked off as clean as well. Happy days. It won't be impossible to do this job, it's just going to take a lot of effort. This is just such a big building. I mean, like, generally speaking, though, we should be okay. Just gonna have to make sure we go around the house a little bit at a time. Just like this, you see? Pretty much all of this part here is done, or thereabouts, by the looks of it. It's just saying now we'll try and clean inside this whole archway bit here, move this along a bit further, clean that little planter box. I want to try and reach all the high up bits first. I mean, I know I've done all the lower bits there, but if I can get all these high bits done, then the low bits will take no time at all. And we still got that big ass fountain thing to do as well. Jesus. Yeah, we're going to be here for a hot minute trying to do this. For sure. I mean, the whole time I've been at this job, I've only done 3% of it. Alright. Getting there slowly. If we can't clear enough of this window thing up to tick that one off. There we are, beautiful. Now let's try and clear off the bloody windows. That's the window and the window frame done. I'll now clear off the top of this little box bit, and then we might have to shuffle this along a little bit more. Hit the rest of the wall and like the pillar and stuff there. Won't have to be much, because like I can hit most of this from here. I'm just going to be trying to get around the other side of like that pillar and the edge of this wall and stuff here. I don't even know what else is going to come after this mansion, to be truthfully honest. Alright, drop down this thing here back. Actually, we'll probably go a little bit closer to the building than that. Bit better. Nice and close. See, look at that, just doing all of that there to hit underneath that window ledge and all up that side to hit. There's the wall gone and done. Happy days. There's the wall. There's the pillar. There's the entrance topper. Alright. We are making little bits of progress, albeit slow. There is some being made, which is the most important thing. I think from here we're going to need to try and clear off basically around to the edge of this corner, because I've got a little planter box in here underneath of us, which is going to prove to be a pain in the ass. A real shitty spot to try and get this this like scaffold thing around there. I reckon that one continues around the side bit there. Yeah, while we're here also, let's actually hit some of these lower down bits. Let's finish rinsing off around this power penny lip here. All the bits we can't hit while we're down on the bottom level. Now for this one's going to be a bit of a pain. Oh no, okay. There, happy days. Chuck it right. Oh, hello. Up the stairs, Ash, come on. Get your shit together, son. You're going to be able to reach so much from here. Pretty much anything from this like lip here up, more or less. Anything below that lip I can probably reach from the ground with the extra long extension. Yeah, like, why didn't it mark off? So I've got the underneath side of it to do, Ash, you dickhead. Gee, I think I'd rather try and get all this higher up stuff done first, and then we can run around and do all the low stuff at once. Ah, so that's all the battlement is that and the wall. Okie dokie, cool. Sitting there thinking, like, how the hell am I going to be able to do the rest of that shit up on the roof because I can't get to it? No, apparently the wall was included in that. It wasn't just the white pieces of it. You know, like the decorative stuff at the top. Window done. Happy days. Really ran myself straight off the edge then. That would have been bad. Alrighty. It's got a good chunk of this wall left to wash over. We can jump back down, move this thing along again. And we're up to 31%, so we've effectively done about 10% since we started. I mean, you consider it done all around this front bit here, like, that's a lot of cleaning to do for only 10%. And I mean, we're now up to almost the 2-hour mark. Like, this job is huge. Beauty. So we're getting through it, slowly. Like, it's just little bits of progress here and there, but it's enough that we're ticking jobs off. Yeah, I think ideally the main point I want to try and get to with this game is where I can have all the achievements unlocked and then just kind of maintain it as the DLC comes out. Again, now we've kind of got as much of this part here done as I can reach, really. I can butt this hard over into the corner. Jump down from here. Move this. Oh, get out of here, mongrel. Back up to the extra long extension again. Try and reach all this black decorative shit again at the top. this next bit here done. Come on, damn ya. Get over there. Okay, window and window frames are done. Happy days. Smash out the rest of this wall real quick. Really, now that wall's all done. All the bits at the top there are done. So now we can try and... I might have to maybe rotate this, I reckon. Jump down and rotate it. Smash on the long extension, get this corner bit here done. Just like that. And we want the extra long extension, and then back to our usual routine. We start right at the very tippy top and work our way down. We're getting a lot done. We're up to 36%. I mean, it's not bad. It's been live for just a tick over 2 hours now. We're making some decent percentage on it, which is nice. I definitely don't think we're going to get it finished this stream, though, because I mean, it's 1:45. I've still got to have lunch at some point. So I might go for maybe another half hour or so. See how much of it we can get done, at least on stream anyway, and then we'll stop to go and have some lunch. Beautiful. I'm mildly surprised at how quick we are getting through a reasonable chunk of this. Like, I felt like last time I did this, it took ages. Like, it just felt like it was just never going to end. But now, the top half of this manor is going to be in pretty good shape, and the rest we can just do from the ground, or mostly from the ground. Aside from a couple of little bits and pieces, but those bits and pieces, as they pop up, we'll grab our scaffold stuff and do a bit of a run that way and see how we go. Right, back to the long extension again. Just because it's a little bit wider to get this wall done a little bit faster. Right up and down from here. That window's done. Beauty. All right. You can get back down off of this thing. Okay. If I turn it this way, I can go like that. Look, we don't have much left to go on these higher up sections. Like, we're almost there, really. Now I've just hit 40%. So we're making some good progress. We've effectively doubled the amount that we've got cleaned since we started today. I mean, we're at what? 2 hours, 10 minutes pretty much. So, I mean, we're making some alright time. You know what? Smash straight up here through the corner. Alright. We wanted this half of the wall now. Alright, now most of what I need to do now is around the front. So we've only got this little bit here left to do at the top, and then we start working our way through this bottom section. And then once we get all of that done, we'll then do that little planter and stuff, you know, because it's all part of the bottom section of the house. And then we'll look to come over and do this fountain. We'll do this last, I reckon. So, I mean, there's still a lot of wall to clean along the bottom bit of this mansion. Shit, loads of it. There's obviously heaps to clean here too, though, so... come on, stop getting stuck on everything. You twit. Only I could manage to do it. And it's starting to cramp up. Oh, what a shit. Oh, fine. Alright, from here we'll want the extra long extension. We'll try and start at the top again if we can. I feel like this one here may be a touch harder to do. This side. Alright. There's that bit there done. And what if we rinse down this side? The roof spike now. Can we get back far enough to get any of the other bits that we need? Probably not. That bit just falls as part of the wall. Okay. So now if we finish off the rest of this wall, that should then tick off the extra like roof edging piece up there, the white one. Hopefully. On. Beauty. Yeah, I'll try and get this big ass window clean. Again, still running that extra long extension just to try and get the extra reach. And a bit of extra power on the hard to get to areas. Nearly done. Nearly done with this window. Might switch back to the long extension for this. Bit of a wider spread. It makes this window much, much faster. Wait. Okay, so that was the window itself. I don't know if I'm going to catch enough the frame, probably not. Quite. Yep. We did just happy days. Alright, we're putting in the hard yards on this bloody mansion. That bit's done. Yeah, well, I guess we're on this part of the ledge now. Probably not the normal way I would have done it, but, yeah, it is what it is. The stubby gun. Just get stuck into it. Getting up close and personal with all the dirt. Why not? That close to it almost on a first name basis with it. Cool beans. I'll get back up there, you mongrel. Thank you. And jump again. And yeah, now if we can clean this bit here of the wall, we'll then only have around that little corner nook piece left to go with the higher up stuff. And we should be able to run around on the ground and clean the rest of this, hopefully. How I want to approach this is going to be the big question. Put that there somewhere. Just going to excuse me. Wait, excuse me a little bit of range I might need for that. Alright, that's that entire frontal lip piece section done. We want the long extension once more. I'm going to have to try and... It's going to be a pain in the ass to try and get around that side of it. One little piece up there done. 2 bits done. Do this thing there along the top of the wall, hit the rest of the wall to give it a bit of a hose off and a clean. Beauty, right. All that top bit there is done except for this little turret piece bit, which is now also done. Alright, got progress. Speed up the process, this little balcony ledge piece. Right, it's about as done as it's going to get till we get back on the ground to hit underneath. Oi, oi, oi. Alright, we're nearly done with all this fire up stuff. Almost there. Come on. One last push, get through these last couple of bits. There's the window done. There's the window frame done. Already got this wall and this little corner edging piece. And then we can get off the scaffolding and go run around down on the ground for a bit. Happy days. Wait, hang on. No. There's a bit of this wall we haven't done. There we go. Now we're talking. Alright, so it shows us 50% clean. We should be okay now, because you can see it's all just pretty much from the underside of that lip and around. And look from here, see we can hit all of this. Rinse this off nice and easy. Right, easy done. Now all that ledge is done pretty much from there all the way around. I could probably almost finish the underside bits of that ledge, so they're sorted. And then all we've got to deal with is the walls, the windows, you know, the flower pot stuff, all the way around, and then we're nearly done on this. Actually smashed through it a lot quicker than what I thought we would. DWF Magic over on YouTube, welcome on in. How are you doing? We're yeah, we're making a little bit of progress here at the moment. We started all the way over this side, so this whole like bottom bit there was already done, and a little bit there at the top. We've pretty much started from this big top window here and gone all the way around the top, and now we're going to work our way around the bottom. We're going to do a little bit of the bottom bit anyway. I need to hop off shortly so I can go and have a feed, have some lunch. It's 1:10. So I probably should go and have something to eat. We'll try and at least get the underside of this balcony bit done and maybe 1 or 2 bits of the wall or something first. Yeah, put in a pretty solid effort. We started, so the first bit we were finishing on stream was one of the DLC parts from SpongeBob that has been loaded into this game. We're finishing off some lair, a couple of heroes, Mermaid Man or something, I think. And so yeah, we finished off that, which I'd started last night off stream. I'm going to need another one of these things again. God damn it, here I was thinking I was done with them. But yeah, we finished off that, took about an hour and a half or so. And then since then we've been on this one, or continuing on from this one, because I already had it partially started. Alright. I think what I might do while I'm here already, may as well rinse off this top bit here, just so I don't have to try and climb back up this scaffolding piece anymore, hopefully. Alright, that's that tile roof bit done. Happy days. Now from here, realistically from here for most of it, we shouldn't need that scaffolding stuff anymore. We should just be able to be on the ground, rinsing all of this stuff off. Pretty much all the way around now to finish off. At least finish off the main bit of the manor that we know of at the moment anyway. We'll wait and see. There could be parts that I've missed and I might have to double back, but for the time being, for the main bits of the manor, it's only these lower sections now, and then we've got that fountain to do. Alrighty, just having a little stubby gun on allows us to, as you can see, clean up bulk amounts super quick. Doesn't reach very far though, so it just means that in a moment we'll need to put on the short or long extension. Oh, itchy eye. Yeah, see, it's a little bit dicey when it reaches the top. I mean, it still does reach, just not very much. Now we'll hit the short extensions because that'll help us rinse that up heaps quicker. Look at that. Much, much better. Beauty. Done and done. This is what I wanted to try and finish with the scaffolding, because as soon as that scaffolding bit was done, and we can just start to like run around on foot like this, it makes this so much faster. Here we are. We're not going to be finishing this today on stream. I'm nearly done. I do need to go and have something to eat. There we are. Look, we're making some progress. I think I'm going to leave it there, just because I do need to go and have something to eat. I'll probably be continuing this off stream, so next time, if I'm playing this on stream, we won't be back here, unless I'm back here for an achievement, like a Steam achievement. I mean, we've still got, a lot to do, all this fountain, which could take a hot minute, because there's a lot of it to clean. The lower bit of the manor, but we're clearing through, like, looking through. Manor wall's probably one of the ones we've got there. whatever that, how you pronounce that, the raised floors, like we're getting there with those. Wall bases, windows, window frames. Hopefully that's just a little bit of overspray from like these bits and pieces here. Means you've got one window there, 2 windows, 3, 4, 5 windows. And I'm pretty sure that's what I was missing was, yeah, 5 windows, 5 window frames. So hopefully, yeah, being able to rinse all them off should tick that off. Like we're getting there. We're making progress, which is the main thing. But as always, guys, very, very much appreciate everybody that's come by to hang out. Apologies, this was only a small stream today compared to last week, but between the fact that I'm hungry and need lunch and this migraine's still kicking my ass, kind of makes it a little bit hard to want to focus and, be entertaining for you. So, yeah, unfortunately, we're going to be calling it a bit early today. And then next weekend, I will most likely be back on playing what I don't know. Depends on what I feel like on the day. I wouldn't hold your breath to see me during the week. Been trying to get into a slightly better routine with like work and not trying to be streaming as much during the weeks. Makes it hard to try and organise meals and still be semi-active so I don't start piling on shitloads of weight. Going to be trying to make a few changes there, so it'll most likely be next Saturday or Friday night, depending. But for now, guys, I'm out. Switch over to our end screen. As always, appreciate you guys coming to hang out, watch me just chill out, and I will catch you all some point late next week. Bye for now.